with a presentation about our ecosystem in so many different ways at any given time. I don't know what video will appeal to you more than other. I don't know what mood you are going to be in, but I have so many different angles to present this to you in ways that I can express how important this is. So I'm going to start from the standpoint of leadership. From the standpoint of leadership, within our ecosystem, we have what's called a cash flow star reward program. Now, in the description of this video, there's a video that basically walk you through the entire presentation about our technology, our ecosystem, uh, Miracle Cash and More, combined with Cashflow NFT, a marketing company that tokenizes the asset of this physical company that generate revenue in 20 different ways, more or less, through brick and mortar stores, through automatic vending machine known as an ATM, through POS system, either physical or virtual, through exchanges, Miracle Cash, Miracle Installment, Miracle installment for businesses, Miracle Home. I mean, there are so many different ways and partnership with other companies that are basically leveraging our technology to bring our technology, our proprietary Miracle Cash technology, into their existing business to leverage their cash flow. Once you understand that, we are a real business operating on a regulatory environment, and now it's official that the company that basically originated from since 2017 that has morphed into a full-fledged incoming asset tokenization marketplace. And within that ecosystem exists an affiliate program, a three-tier affiliate program, where a proportion of the company's global profit pool is put into a pool to reward people who are building the community, who are advancing the community. Now, part of this video is to also give you the big picture and break it down in a way to prepare you for success at the same time. Now, it is my intention to get to 5 star to the very top of the company because I've got big goals to do big things to help a lot of people who are not fortunate, especially people where I'm coming from, where I came from. Situation is not good. So I am ever more determined to master this thing and teach it and coach it to anyone that I bring this to because the monthly revenue that has the ability to deliver through the leadership program itself can take care of a lot of people in poverty. And that's the driving force for me. It's not so much about the money. It's what, once you understand what this ecosystem can do. So I'm going to take you into a journey and then I'm going to help you to master the fine arts of creating 1 star. But for you to get the big picture, I'm going to take you into the official, the official structure, having understood what we do. And now you want to not only take advantage of this ecosystem, now how do you share it with others and maximize the opportunity to the highest level possible? That's the intention of this video. So let's take a look at the official documentation. Cash flow NFT, how you could do more by earning more. And our NFT pays you. And that's basically the model. The intent of this opportunity is to create 3 levels of affiliate commission. First level, meaning that the people you introduced to this ecosystem, every time someone acquires an NFT membership frontline to you, it creates a 10% commission. When your frontline introducing their first line, which becomes your second line, then that's a 4% commission. When your second line then introduces the third line that become your third level, that creates a 3% commission. And that's the power of our ecosystem where you can come from 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. To get there, it's going to require leadership. Now, imagine that someone has been officially educated about this ecosystem, okay? And then you begin sharing the opportunity. Keep in mind that it does not require that you buy an NFT yourself. In other words, you can create a free account and leverage this ecosystem if, of course, you understand what we try to do, if you understand the nature of our business, and if you understand the power of leveraging your own network, leveraging your influence to bring into your community an opportunity that can change their lives. And once you understand that you're operating in a ecosystem where it's almost that you cannot lose because of how the company is structured, how the ecosystem is structured. Although this is not financial advice, I'm not offering any financial advice, legal advice, or tax advice. This is an education program. This is a leadership education program, and that's basically all it is. Okay? Now, past performance of your ability to lead does not compare or does not equate to what you can do here. But what I can tell you, you get to qualify 1 time, and there's never another purchase qualification that you have to do. Now, you cannot become 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 star without you becoming a 1 star yourself. The foundation to become a 1 star is either an accumulation of NFT sales. Somebody come in and buy 2 NFT or 2 Italy NFT for 2,000. Someone come in and buy 3 Italy NFT for 3,000. And then you have the third person who come in, has zero purchase because they don't quite understand or they're not interested or the project is just too big for their ability to comprehend and do nothing. Or someone come in and the fourth person you share with get a UK NFT or 10 Italy NFT for 10K. Another person does the same, and then someone else come in and like, wow, I'm going to do a combination. I'm gonna get 1 Italy, and I'm going to have or 5 Italy and 2 UK, or a combination of country MFA master license of 25,000. Now, obviously, 3, 2, 3, 10, 10, 25. Okay, you have well above 50,000 in sales. Now, again, this is not your purchase, this is your frontline purchase. You direct sell to your frontline network of associates the equivalent either 1 time or an accumulative sell of 50,000 in sell. Now you qualify. Now keep in mind, we did not say you have to purchase to qualify. We say you educate with proper coaching from the person from upline, okay, or an upline mentor, and then you can sell. Because in order for you to sell, you gotta be educate people properly about what the ecosystem is all about. To do your ability to communicate and your impact of the impact of your relationship with your upline mentor determine how well you communicate this to a person who has the ability to engage economically into our ecosystem. Sell either 1 time to one person or an accumulative number of combined NFT purchases resulting in 50,000 in volume. Once achieved, you are a 1 star and you receive 1 share monthly. You qualify 1 time and you receive the monthly share. Now, The qualification to become 2 stars, you help 3 people reach the same level that you've attained. So you have achieved a 1 star level by selling 50,000 in NFT business volume. Then help 3 people. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the 3 people you help has to be your frontline people. And this is the importance of education, not judging people, and properly or equally treat people with respect. Get to know their stories, and get them to get you connected with the people they know. And it could very well be on your fourth level that you find someone who believe that it does not come without communication from your first line, who lead you to your second line, who lead you to a third line, who will eventually lead you to your fourth line. Now, any sales that occur on the first line generate a 10% commission. Any sales that occur on your second line, meaning that your first line, which is your second line, generate a 4% commission. And any sale that occur on the third line, three generations separate from you, generate a 3% commission. Now, having said that, and this is where leadership, people people skill and communication skill and how you treat people determine, even though they may not have a purchase, because every person is an island that connects to other island. It is the power that of the second, third, fourth, to even 10 or 20th connection below, with or without a purchase, that can lead you to a 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. So connection, and don't associate a person with a purchase. Not everyone who participates will acquire an NFT, but everyone who participates with a free account has the ability to influence other people to multiple generation, and since information flow through generation and therefore loses its potency, your ability to communicate and convey a the knowledge of the ecosystem with proper coaching upline, and treat people with kindness and care for the benefit of having them leading you to their influence, which has a 3-degree economic impact. But it does not necessarily mean once you start getting paid on 3 level 3%, your coaching, your social influence doesn't matter. In fact, it's the people that they know, and it doesn't matter how deep that goes, it impacts you. And this is a part that I absolutely need to focus on, because most people associate a good person is someone who achieve sales for the company. No, a good person is someone with a network, and everyone has a network, and each network extend through 3 degrees of separation. Absolutely important. Okay, so your ability to communicate, having achieved the first star yourself by selling 50,000. Now your education, your communication skill, your ability to teach, and how you handle and manage other people's goals, dreams, by becoming a skillful listener and a connector of persons. Now you can then move through every person and be connected to their ability to influence others. That's why I'm actually holding on to that, because the first principle is to become 1 star, and the second principle is to, I should say, foundational principle is to identify the people who has connectivity and plug into that connectivity, and from that connection, the connected network that would lead you to the star, and your star, your first star, may be directly frontline to you, and or it may be your fourth line or second line to you. So your goal then is to identify and coach the 3 people, and they don't need to be on separate line. They If you have 3 people in that line one, on leg one, that doesn't work, even though it does help you, but it doesn't help you to achieve the 2 star level. It has to be three separate lines of 1 star each. And from there, you receive 5 shares monthly. And then again, you only have to qualify one time qualification, and you're good to go. And then you can basically focus on coaching and educating and finding your people. Now, not every time the people who become 1 star will become 2 star. That's why it's important to continue yourself to reach, educate, and train people and continue to tap in. It's a process called tap wooding. Tap into your people's network, and then you identify your 2 star. A 2 star is someone who also has 3 1 star who themselves become 1 star, and who has 3 1 stars. Now, and for the purpose of this 3 stars, we're now educating your 1 stars to become 2 stars by graduating up to 2 stars. Or it could be your existing 1 stars, it could be new 1 stars who become 2 stars. So basically, you qualify one time, and then identify 3 people who has the network and the ability to lead you to their network in order to train them to have 3 2 stars and for 10 shares. 3 stars for 10 shares. And then at the 3 star level, you are rewarded for your leadership skill with a $10,000 value watch ring. And then this is where your leadership skill is absolutely at its best. Help identify your 2 stars and help them to become 3 stars. That means each 3 stars have 3 2 stars. Now that person has become 2 stars. Now you help them to graduate to 3 stars by each of them have their own 3 stars. So you have one, two, and three. Again, separate line. Each of them, like you, qualify one time. At this point, you could say, after you become 2 stars, you're focusing on helping the people who are 1 stars to graduate to 2 stars, because qualification is not necessary anymore. You already qualified by becoming 1 star. Now it's a point where you have to be a coach, take a coaching role, in addition to also continue to meet people. At a 4 star level, you are rewarded to a full expense paid to a trip in Dubai with the best view and the best services, all expense paid for two. Okay. Oh, by the way, 4 stars get 25 shares. Now, at the 5 star level, chances are the people who became 2 stars will become 3 stars, will become 4 stars, most likely also become 5 stars. At this point, you are rewarded with 50 shares. If the share is $50, you get that 50 times. If the share is $1,000, you get that 50 times. And it comes in monthly for doing absolutely nothing, just by qualifying one time, and then coach your people to do the same. And on top of that, you get a $200,000 value car for you to drive as a symbol of your leadership ability and quality. Now that's the official presentation. And let me not finish. Every time a sale is generated for an NFT membership, You get paid in Miracle Coin, soon to be Finnic token in real time. You get paid in Miracle Coin, soon to be Finnic token, which is a transaction, proof of transaction token in real time. It is from this level that I now help you to understand my way, the fine arts of qualification to become a master of the one star. Your goal, your goal is to open your community as wide as possible for the sake of time and space. We're looking at the one star. Every dot is representing that does not reflect how small your community is. Your community is. It simply represents the number of people you refer to by a factor of 10 to 20 or 100. And then once you reach 50,000 and sell, you qualify one time and you always qualify no matter what. And then from the people you share with, you identify just three. You could have 51 one star qualify, but you only need three at any given time to trend. So your first three may not be the first three that carry you uh, to three star, because they each themselves has to represent that image. So basically, this is the structure that everyone who enter our space has to focus on this structure. Qualify one time, okay, and then help three people to also qualify one time. Master the fine arts of becoming a one star and generate and coach as many one star as possible. Now, that way, you don't have to worry about ever telling someone how to become two star. Just focus on the basics. Master the ability to graduate to one star. And a purchase is not necessary for you to become one star. You just have to be the one who introduced the purchaser. Now, one star get one share, two stars get five shares, three stars get 10 shares, four stars get 25 shares, five stars get 50 shares. And that comes in monthly. The share participation is not going to remain fixed amount. It is a dynamic amount that increases as the company grows. And right now, as we speak, as of this video, it's $60 per share. Now, imagine that you register and you do 50,000 in sell and qualify. So that seller can come in. Say, for instance, this is you register your husband who buys uh, 10K worth of NFT. That gives you a 10% return to you in commission. And then you get, let's say, for instance, you're the husband, register your wife who buys 15K in NFT value. That's a 10% commission. Or this is you register your son, your daughter, okay, or your business, a business account. You could have a business account, okay? So every time a sale happens in your first generation, this is a one star qualification needed. Now it generates a 10% commission, okay? When you identify three people who do the same by graduating to two stars, so you then have your second line, who then creates a 4% commission to you, sell 50,000 in value, so that's 50,000 in business volume, which gives you a 4%. Another one qualify also as one star by selling 50,000 in volume that generates 4% from the sell, and another one that generates 4% commission by becoming also a one star, and that's a two-star organization. 3 degrees of influence, economic influence, therefore 3 degrees of separation. But I introduced a second line because you can only have three. You can have all of your front line also becoming one star, but for the purpose of qualification, all you need is three. One, two, three, and three separate lines. But for simplicity, you don't even have to worry about that. You just say, everyone, focus on the structure. You create an account. You can and you can be the husband or the wife who introduce your husband, or you can be the husband who refer your wife, or a business associate, a schoolmate, a church member, or a PTA member. And then if you also have a business, that you can have a business account as well. Okay. Okay. So again, the two-star is simple. You qualify one time, and everybody who register an account needs to be KYC approved. So you could be the person who introduce your either husband and wife, okay, who brings in, who either buy 50,000 and sells, and that makes you a one star, or someone may not be interested in sharing, okay. So in this case, uh, for to be qualified as two stars is basically you register three people who each sell 50,000, who each become a star by selling 50,000 in value. This is the one time sell, one time sell, one time sell. You get three one star, and also purchase 50,000 in value, or because by them purchasing 50,000 in volume, then you become a one star with one purchase, and also become a two star because each one of them has a of a sell of 50,000 in volume. So the purpose of this diagram is to look at it a different way. You could be the person with no cell yourself and introduce three people who each has a cell of 50,000 in volume. You have now three one star in your group, but you yourself have not sold anyone, or you have not have a cell yourself. So once you have a cell, once you have an individual who now is your direct, who buy 50,000 in volume, or a combination of people who make up for 50,000 in volume, now you qualify. But without that cell, you have three one star, even though their purchase generated 4%, and their purchase generated 4% return. So that's the two star. So someone can come in and becoming a two-star position, but not qualify unless they themselves sell 50,000 in volume in order to be fully qualified. This is another way of looking at it. You qualify as a one star for selling 50,000 in sales, and then you find uh, three people. So this is you. You sell 50,000 in NFT volume. So this is your organization. Oh, okay. So everyone in orange is the people that you refer who buy 50,000 accumulative or one time. So now you qualify as a one star. And then you need to find out of the people who buy from you, three people who also wants to also sell 50,000 each. You can have many, but only three will qualify you. And then once you qualify, you now have a two-star organization. So your purchase plus three people who become one star themselves makes you a two-star organization. Now, a one star is someone who sells 50,000. A two-star organization is a group value minimum of 200,000. A three-star organization is a minimum three two stars, so that's a 600,000 minimum value. And four-star organization is an organization with three stars, so it's a minimum group volume of 1.8 million. And a five-star organization is an organization of three four-star, and a four-star organization is an organization of 1.4, 1.8 million. And then once you have three four stars, you now have a five-star organization that has $5.4 million minimum value. So in this case, you can climb as a one star who sells 50,000 in volume and become one star for one share. You educate two, three one star team and you for five shares. You educate three, three, three two-star team. You then get 10 shares. You educate three-star team for 25 shares, and you hit the ultimate price by coaching three four-star team for 50 shares. And it is so simple, but simple does not mean easy. It is simple to do. Just focus on what you only have control over. You begin, you get the big picture, you sell 50,000 in volume. And from the people who buy, let's say the dotted one, the darker, the full circles, or the one who replicate the one star, they by themselves become one star. So once you have one, two, and three, you're now a two-star. So that's it. Your first line gives you 10% commission. The green line is your second layer that gives you 4% commission. The black line is your 3 degrees of separation, three levels that generate a 3% commission. And that's how you basically participate in the STAR program. Now, the question is, why would you want to become part of the STAR program? What motivates you? What are you trying, or who you trying to impact going forward? And so anybody can come in here. Keep in mind, no purchase is necessary to climb your way all the way to to five-star without a single purchase yourself. Because with a network, you can generate the commission to qualify for the star program. Obviously, if you sell $50,000 worth of volume and the front line to you buy $50,000 worth, that generates a $5,000 commission. What can you do with that? $5,000 commission can put you in a position. So let's take a look at it. What can you do with 5,000? So let's take a look at the mentality of the rich versus the poor. The rich has belief, plan, have a solution, take risk, and they want more. The same opportunity you share with, these are the people who are going to either have a vision or have excuses, versus the poor have lack of belief, lack of a plan, excuses, wait for some kind of a miracle, but will never take risk, and anything happens, they're first likely to be the one blaming other people. However, everyone participates in this opportunity according to their ability. Now, each of them going going around and about life, okay, worrying about exactly what Zig said. Money isn't the most important thing in life, but it is reasonably close to oxygen. And it's one of those got to have on a scale of want and need. Because with it, you can open up your opportunity to satisfy yourself by buying anything you want. Your mindset is what determines what you do. Do you have the eagle's view as the rich, or do you have a poor man's view as the poor? Either way, your relationship is likely to be affected by your ability to have or not have enough money to meet your basic necessity. The purchasing power of the US dollar is forever decreasing, and your mindset, whether you have a rich mindset or a poor mindset, determine how your relationship with the loved ones around you or your financial the inability to have the money or to be to have a nice relationship with the people that you love or who loves you. Okay, if you're part of the pool team, okay, no plans, no risk, no waiting for a miracle, playing the lottery in ever increasing changing market, you're going to have a very poor quality of life. Okay, your purchasing power is decreasing as the US dollar loses value to inflation. Everything is going up in price, but your income is not going up in price. No. Laundry equipment, everything has gone up. And this was taken in 2021. Now we are in 2023. Who knows? Look at the same graph. How much more things have changed. Okay? Now you have an opportunity to participate in this opportunity to acquire one Italy for $1,000, or you can take five Italy for 5,000 and it, and you get $50 worth of Finnick token, or $10,000 of NFT, Italy NFT. You get $150,000. $150 worth of Finnick token, or 750,000 Finnick token for free. By the way, the $50 worth of Finnick is also free. You get an asset that generates revenue for you, and you get another asset for free. Get 20 NFTs, 20 Italy NFT, or 20,000 value. You get $400 of Finnick token, which is 2 million, or get 50 Italy, and this is one time sell, one time buy. You get uh, $1,000 worth of Finnick token. Now, keep in mind, this is for people who buy, not for selling. This is the qualification to participate in our current promo until the end of August 2023. One NFT for Italy costs $1,000. Buy the package, you get five, and get 250,000 Finnick token for free. Buy 10, get 750,000 Finnick token. Get 20 and get 2 million Finnick token. Get 50 and get 5 million Finnick token. And all you have to do is to advance in the leadership rank is you get started and find three who want in to go to the journey with you to fly with the eagles. And then on the top, you will have the fellowship of eagles to fly high with people who are not only living a high life, but also making a difference in the life of many people as possible. They don't flock with the people, but they can help the people. And at the top, it's pretty lonely. And achieving that level, you only fly with the best. When you fly to Dubai, okay, you don't have a lot of people who go to Dubai. Only those who qualify goes to Dubai. And that's a five-star hotel with the best view, the best food, the best service. And you only get to qualify one time. Are you a rich minded or poor minded person?